Hi everybody, this here is Signal Simulator. It's one of my favorite games, but I guess I'm just in that mood today to do some picking. Alright, let's do a new game. Yeah, I do. Now after we create a new game, I'll explain why I'm in the mood for picking. And what makes this game so incredible, or the simulator so incredible, but also how the developer just went off the rails. Like, this developer had an incredible idea. And it's seriously a very, very creepy game as well. But it's also, you have to be very active in how you do things. Now, what the beautiful part about this is that you're obviously trying to find intelligent alien life out in the universe by collecting signals. Okay, and that's how you earn your credits and and all that, so you can upgrade your facility and all of that stuff and be able to maintain it. And it's a wonderful, wonderful simulator. And like I said, incredibly moody. One of the best little games or simulators I've played. And I'm still playing it today. And it's just, oh, I don't want to do that. But where the developer went off the rails. Now, I spoke not directly, not one-on-one with the developer. But I went ahead and I was so deep into the game. And I suggested to the developer that, look, looking for the signal is the whole point of being part of this installation. So don't add in real, true evidence of alien existence, because you want the person who's playing the simulator to feel like, the deeper they get into collecting all of these signals, because some of these signals, man, they're real life signals that other observatories or whatever picked up, in the real world, but also some really cool ones as well. And I suggested that instead of adding in evidence of UFOs flying overhead or anything like that, make things start changing, meaning starting to hear sounds, starting to see things really out of place. Like, did I just see what I thought I saw? And adding in orbs, like, take real world experiences that people have had outside of being abducted and having aliens float overhead and then taking off. But have things start changing. Like, for instance, if you're on top of a roof, you have pair of binoculars or whatever, and because all these things can break down, right? So you got to go and repair them, reset them, and all this other stuff, and have, like, if you're up there and you're monitoring something, and all of a sudden you see like a figure or something, but you're not sure if you saw a figure, or you're hearing things. Like, for instance, I'll give you a small example. I was listening for a signal and everything else, captured the signal, got the data, got the rewards and the money and all that stuff. But I'm sitting there very satisfied that I was actually able to get a full signal finally, with a little bit of tweaking. And in the background, I started hearing a scratching sound. It was like, where in the hell was that coming from? So I got up out of the chair and I started looking around and listening. And there was indeed a scratching sound, but it was like, what the hell's causing that? So anyhow, and it's those sort of things, seeing orbs, seeing maybe, like, black helicopters, just stuff that normally people have reported in real life. And I asked the dev, I said, don't go super far out of the scope and the zone. Like, if I was suddenly employed by these people to take over here, I really highly doubt that people in real life are sitting here in these installations are seeing what the developer decided to do with the game, which just blows my mind. It just blew my mind. It's like, why have he gone in this direction? And it's one of those other games that he's destroyed. If you want to go down this route, but the further you get in the story on this game, he's put in alien eggs. He's put in alien. I'll go around and I'll show you, but if you pick this up, alien. Cool. The premise of the story is the guy before you or your buddy came out, he got abducted and left behind his sneakers. And I went, oh. And I told the dev this. I said, right off the bat, I said, okay, aliens do exist. No need for me to be here anymore. See you later. Because, okay, they do exist. I'm not going to go back in here and spend all my time figuring out if there are. I said, let the area provide proof, but not enough proof. But have you look around and go, geez, I just see that orb just take off. And I also told the developer, I said, look also toward what was happening over the Skinwalker Ranch. Take tips from that. Make it more creepy, because the game's already atmospheric. It already has that, especially when you come across a frequency. And a signal, which is you get some of the most creepy signals you could ever have in this game. And you're sitting there and it's nighttime and it's raining outside and lightning is striking around in this area, and you're just so involved in getting that signal and you're seeing all those, things happening. But I'm going to show you guys something. This is how far off the rocker he went. Like I said, I think it's in that facility in the back end. The further you progress, he's put in alien eggs, a green mist. There's green spouting things already around here. Let me see if I can't come across some of these areas here. Now, the simulator is great and cool. It's still great and cool. I mean, don't, get me wrong here. It still has all that beautiful atmosphere, but if you go to I'm trying to find out where this is at. I can't quite remember. But if you go to an end of a railroad track, or because all these satellites. Now, see, there's something off in the distance there. I don't know what that is. But anyway, I don't know what that is, but it doesn't seem to move. It's just sitting there, which is cool. But look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Okay. Why is that what I had stuff in here beyond me? Alien eggs. Like, why? What? Why? Why? This is not the premise of this simulator, man. Like, what's up with that? I got upset about that. I said, what are you doing? So far, you're providing proof of, what am I doing here? This is nuts. And I got a little upset about that. I said, come on, man, what's up? And there's also another game mode where you don't have to go through the story mode of this simulator, where you could do what was it? The horde mode or something, where you fight off aliens and all this other crap. Just pure garbage. But anyway, there's a railroad track here. I'm going to show you something. Yes, these are spoilers, by the way. Now, I'm trying to remember which. Are you telling me I can't get over these tracks? No, I cannot. Okay, well, alrighty. I thought you could, but apparently you can't. Okay. I'm trying to remember which railroad track it is, but there's alien bones you can pick up. Which, again, doesn't seem to... Oh, no, you can, okay. You just gotta go lengthways with it. Let me see if I can't come across these alien bones. This is another developer, who I like, by the way. I'm not making this video to hurt the developer in any way. I'm just wanting to, I would just like developers to please think about what you're doing, you know? Think about it. Don't do crazy things. Let me see if I can't come across this thing. So I'll show you something that he's added in, which makes, again, because of like the eggs, makes no sense, right? Makes 0 sense. But I also will show you something that he's added into the game, which is creepy. And it is. You want to add things that are going to make a person think and wonder, and put them on edge. You want the people to be on edge. You know, if I was developing a game, I would add things. Like if I was developing this game, I would go the route I was just talking about, how I would add in certain things that would make a person wonder. What are they seeing? What are they, you know, what am I experiencing? Is this real? You know? Okay, this can't be the track I'm looking for. Or maybe I'm just blind, not seeing it. Okay, let's go. I can't remember what it is. Oh, man. Let's go over here. Like this game has so, has so much cool in it. Like about 80% of the game is cool, especially when you're working on getting frequencies of that sort. That's really quite cool. Is there a track that leads from here? Thought I was hearing something. Okay, that track obviously is not part of anything. Because there is something on one of these tracks here I have to show you. And forgive me for providing a spoiler, because, well, I showed you already one spoiler with the sneaker. Like, I didn't get super upset with the developer when he added these things into the mix. Those eggs, that sneaker. And I know the sneaker's been in the game for quite a long time. But it was such a letdown for me. I was getting so much enjoyment out of this game, only to feel like I was betrayed. It was really a very odd experience. Oh, I think that orb is gone. Yeah, see, the orb disappeared. Or whatever that thing was. I have no idea what that was. I would like to find out, but that's part of the beauty of the game, you know, not knowing, right? All right, there's a set of bones here somewhere, and I'm just hoping to find it. I'll continue on recording when I come across it. Okay, I found it. Alien body. All right, I'll show you exactly. Let's go back to our building. And we should be also, whoa. We should also be seeing smoking little piles, like they look like small rocks, like a little pile of rocks, but have green smoke coming from them. We should be seeing those. They should be already out here, actually. They're like green mist, and what ends up happening is that the further along you get in story, you know, you get those signals. You end up seeing this huge structure up here with these It's really weird. That's a cool little feature they've added there. Right, that Explorer, pretty quite cool actually. Cool idea. Gives you something to do, but believe me, it gets really busy after a while. And my only suggestion to you is if you do play, lock these doors now. I should never have left them open, but then again, I'll be starting a new game anyway. Not that it matters. I like the atmosphere of this game. Oh, it's just so creepy. Here is the developer right there. I believe that's him. And now we have an alien body. Like, why am I even listening for signals? Now, I also understand that because of the game, you know, the storyline is you're listening for signals because there could be a greater message being sent. But to me, I wouldn't be doing that. But, okay. But see, adding stuff like that into the game makes no sense to me. Now, getting back to what I was saying earlier about that scratching, it was coming from this area here, but on the other side of the wall. It was so creepy. But have things happen, like, you know, dishes rattling, or, you know, just take, there's so much information, like, there's so much cool things you can do to mess with someone's head, right? And that's what I was hoping that the dev would do, is add more things and have things escalate. Because how do you know ghosts aren't actually alien who are able to creep around and do all that creepiness to you? Now, I'm not going to get into how to start looking for signals or anything like that. That'll come in another video. But for the most part, as far as finding signals, that's cool. And listening to the signals that you have captured are creepy. And on top of that, you can add some cool stuff here. Like, I like watching Night of the Living Dead and Phoenix Lights here. We'll apply that. See if it'll work. It should work. Things have a tendency to change, you know.
Over the city of Phoenix recently. As a matter of fact, we had a report, rather detailed, lengthy report from Peter Davenport at the Seattle UFO Reporting Center. Peter, if you're out there, give me a call.
And like I said,
we'll arrange to get you on.
And as I'm listening to Art Bell or watching the movie,
earlier,
I'll get the movie
but
here
let
going.
me read you an article as a manner of introduction here from the
Like
Arizona
the dev has added some really cool stuff into the mix, right? And there's so many other movies I actually watch while I'm playing the game. The only reason why I don't make videos of it is because, I don't know, it annoys people, right? But that's what I'll do. I'll sit here and watch a scary movie, or listen to Art Bell, and just have a blast playing this game and having to go out. And, I mean, you should see what it looks like, man, when it's raining, stormy, lightning striking, and hearing strange things happen in the game. You know, I would have removed all of this alien garbage, totally, because there's so much you can do in this game without having to add any of that nutty stuff. Because a lot of your work starts happening where things start breaking down. You've got to manage your facilities, like I said. You've got to purchase fuel. You've got to purchase all kinds of stuff. You know. And I think one time I did see something very peculiar going on. I think it was over in this direction here. And I'm telling you, it was peculiar. I swore I saw something, and I swore I did. But I headed over there because I wanted to investigate that. So it was like, what the heck is going on with my satellite? And of course, everything was fine. I went inside the station, or because there's a booth in there, you enter a room where it has a computer system. Which, if you can't fix it from from your location, you got to go out and you got to repair it there. You got to reboot the systems and repair those systems. So, I swore I saw something. I swear I did. To this day, I'll say I swear I saw something over there messing with my shit. But, I mean, this game is super cool, guys.
Now we've still got a 3-hour drive back. We're not going to be home until after.
This game is super cool. The simulator. Just, the dev had the total right idea. He was heading in the right direction, then he skewed off and did this. I don't get why. Why? I can understand the story, right? There was a movie, I can't remember the name of that movie, where what's her face, they get this signal and it tells them how to build that thing, and she goes whatever through a wormhole or something. And that's fine and dandy. But to go in the root of this and have alien eggs down in a building, I mean, he just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what made him think to go in that direction. To me, it makes no sense. The whole point of being here is to look for alien life, and he puts alien life right on your doorstep. You go pick up a sneaker, you see an alien. Or a UFO. You go find alien bones, you got an alien now in a tank sitting there. It's like, what? How does that even make sense for a simulator like this? It makes no sense. It makes zero sense. No sense at all. But like I said, you eventually start seeing, they're most likely, I haven't come across them just yet, but to show you. But there's something that throws out green smoke coming out of the ground. The further you progress, this huge structure gets made. It's an alien structure, and I mean, I don't know. It makes no sense to me. It makes zero sense. It doesn't belong in the game. And you also have to manage your power levels, your diesel. You upgrade your systems for, to have your oh God, how can I miss? How can I forget? Satellite dishes to move faster. You're able to get a better lock on signals, better memory, better download speeds for your signals. I mean, there's so much you can do in this game, and it's actually quite wonderful. And over that way is what's it called? Now, there's something, like I said, there's something I wanted to show you here that I found really creepy. Not super creepy, but creepy nonetheless. I think it was down this way. I think. I was just messing around, visiting different locations here. And I was pleased to see it. I was actually on foot. I don't think I was using this. I was just on foot and walking around, playing around. I was on foot playing around one day. And it was at, again, nighttime. I can't remember if it was lightning out or... That was strange. Okay. And I was just doing what I normally do when I'm playing a game that I find to be really moody. I like mood. Mood is incredibly important atmosphere. It has to be. And he did. I was walking. There. You hear that? But there's something else that's tied into this. Yeah, if I do make another video, I'll make a video on capturing signals. I'm not really good at it, but sure is fun. And I'm telling you, the sense of satisfaction I would get at actually getting a signal, a full signal. You know, and some of them are so creepy that it made the hair on my back of my neck stand on end. Okay, where is that? Is that by the tower? I'm trying to remember. Because at one point when I was playing the game, I was all over the place. I mean, I was just going under every rock sort of thing. And that's when I started finding those other crazy things. That didn't make any sense to me. It didn't belong. I can't recall where this is. I know it was around here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. I started picking that up. I was quite far back, but I picked up something. And I was like, what the hell was that? Credits added. Now, I don't know if that unlocks anything, but I came across that when I first started playing the game. It was like creepy right out. And it's just, you know, it's certain things you could have added to the game to make it even better, you know, more creepy. And I would have, you know, and there's one thing I've noticed about developers. They'll always tell you, like, if a game that they're creating has, you know, if you're hunting deer or whatever, and if you're going to add in like, or even a fantasy, if you're going to add in creatures, don't mention creatures to anybody. What you're wanting to do is let them experience finding those things without them even knowing what they're finding, and let them come back to the forum, you know, and start typing. Did you guys see this? Oh, I came across this. Yep, it's that sort of buzz that keeps people's interest, and it keeps people wanting to explore even more. It's about exploration, it's about discovery, and it's about playing with people and freaking them out. And I'm not talking gore, and I'm not talking shock things coming out of the ground and scaring you going boo at night. No, nothing like that. I'm talking about something that makes your hair stand on end. You know, it's all about allowing the human mind to fill in the blanks. And that's what makes a great book. That's what makes, like I've spoken about this before, the movie Halloween, the original. People walk away thinking that when they watch that movie, they just saw a bloodbath. But there's no blood in the entire movie. But that is because your mind is filling in those blanks. You know? And you swear you walked away saying, I swore I saw blood. No, there's no blood in that movie. Right? So it's like, guys, you know, devs, you don't have to provide all the information. All you have to do is present a hint. Just a hint of something. And let the person's mind react. Let them, like if they saw, like if I was in the woods hunting, like for instance, the wild, oh geez, what's the name of the hunting game I play? Anyway, one night I was out at night and I was making a video on it, and I was talking about Bigfoot, and I was thinking, you know, a lot of really solid hunters out there. I can tell you, you go to someone who really hunts, like in the Northwest, and throughout Canada and through the U.S. and that sort of thing, and who are serious hunters. Guaranteed they have seen and heard things, but they won't talk about them. But I guarantee you they have. And I said, what harm is it to put something in there, because we all know that strange things do happen. If I was developing it, I would say put a hint of idea and thought of a Bigfoot out there. Tree knocking, sounds at night, a lot of tree branch breaking, stuff of that nature. You know, the strange grunting and breathing sounds. But you don't tell, if you do add that stuff into the game, don't tell people that you've added it. Leave it to the people to discover it and fill their imaginations. Boy, I'll tell you, let their imaginations run absolutely wild. Because I can guarantee you speak to any real hunter out there, they will tell you they have seen things, they have heard things, they've experienced things that go beyond explanation. And I'm not talking UFO garbage, okay? I'm talking, you know, this UFO or Bigfoot thing, you know. We're coming across, because I can tell you we're here, and right now, folks, there is still so many animals out there in the animal kingdom that have not been discovered yet. Yeah, of course, you have these scientists say, oh no, they existed 2 billion years ago. Yeah, well, many of them still exist. Not many of them, but some of them do still exist somewhere. We just haven't found them yet. But scientists, they're so full of themselves, and saying, and the vast majority of what they believe are just theories. They really they don't have any real evidence of anything, really. Unless it's solid evidence. That which can't be refuted. Just because, some scientist says, oh, that's impossible. Well, I'll tell you, there are things in this world that are impossible, or should seem impossible, but aren't. Oh yeah, you can also start up all this stuff. I mean, you can do, and that is what, this is another game that has, which still provides, the simulator still provides some incredible stuff in it, and is well worth the price to pay. If you get it on sale, by all means, but it's still worth the big hunk of this game is actually not the alien crap you see I just showed you. It's more about capturing signals and running this facility, which in itself does this alien crap, that he's provided, work extremely well for the game. But it's almost as if the developer got tired. He didn't know what else to put in, or he just became tired and decided, okay, well, I just want to end it. I just want to end it. So we added all this crap real quick, put it out as a final, and then just left. He just up and left. And but boy, I hope that this dev comes back and sits down and takes another look at what he's created, and go, you know what? I'm going to remove all that alien crap, that alien saucer when you pick up sneaker, and revamp the game. And fulfill, because I highly doubt that, like, I don't know the dev's mind or anything, but I sure wouldn't be creating something as cool as this only to turn to, I don't know what you want to call it. It just doesn't work. Makes no sense to me. But when you do add in new things, devs, don't tell people that you've added things in that are you want to feed, like I said, a player's imagination. If it's in the dark woods, like if you're hunting stuff, like, add in things that are gonna make the hair stand on end. And the thing is that I know even the most seasoned hunters and survivalists out there, they get creeped out. And they do. Believe me, they do. They'll try to act all tough and say, oh no, I'll never have fear. Believe me, they're fearful too. Their imaginations run wild. And that's a fact. I always lock the doors because creepy things do happen in this game. Yeah. Anyway, folks, I just thought I'd put that in. This is a really cool simulator. Ignore this garbage. Okay? Just ignore it. Because none of it makes any sense. Like right now, do you seriously think if I'm in charge of a facility like this and I come across something like that, I'm going to be able to prop this thing up in here? Heck no. I don't know. I mean, people have claimed that there's men in black who come visit yet. I'm quite sure that there are secret, organizations within the government who are very like that and who will force you. And you think I'd have something like that? I'd have this place stormed by them. And me, get knocked down a few pegs and all this stuff disappearing. Darn right. So it makes no sense. It just doesn't make any sense. But anyway, like I said, the simulator is still fantastic. What the hell? You hearing that? What the hell is that sound? Oh, that's rain. Whoa, okay. Yeah, it should be. It also snows here. It also, of course, you get into these lightning storms that are just ridiculous. Heavy duty. Yeah, because I couldn't see the rain. I didn't know what that sound was. Anyway, folks, this, like I said, this is still an incredible simulator. Still a great simulator, and if you could pick it up on sale, by all means do that. And if not, pick it up at full price. I just hope the dev comes back and revamps this game because it has so much cool in it, so much cool, and the atmosphere. Just wonderful. Anyway, folks, but I will be making videos on just simply sitting down, maybe listening to Art Bell. That's if that company does go ahead and want to punch me in the face, and accuse me of theft, and who knows what else they'll accuse me of. They want to attack my channel. If not, then I'll switch to some scary movies or something that I know is public domain. Anyway, take care, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. I didn't do this to provide spoilers. I just wanted to show you how some developers get off track, for whatever the reason may be. They get off track, they've got a fantastic idea, and they're putting their heart and soul into it, working their arses off, only to veer off in another direction that makes no sense. Like, why are you doing that? Why? Anyway, take care. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye for now.